along those lines, I went back to Rooster's Trading Post and I picked up this handy dandy pie cabinet. Now, not all of y'all are going to know what that is or recognize it. Back in the old days, people would make a cabinet and they'd put little vent holes in the front of it. And they'd put their pies and cakes and stuff in it. It's called a pie cabinet because they probably put a lot of things other than just pies. They would, this little part right here would be a piece of metal. And a lot of times they'd take some kind of a punch or a nail or something and they'd hammer little holes in the front of it. And that would be, you know, kind of decoration. And you can see there is a decorative pattern to that. And I think also if the air could pass through that, it was okay, have a little ventilation there. But that's a primitive style pie cabinet from days of old. Even got a nice lock here, which tells me that pretty good chance it might have been actually made in a factory. And in fact, along those lines, I bought this at Rooster's. And he gave me a great deal. You know, in that video I made of Roosters the other day, he said, the more you buy, the more you save. Well, I decided to see if he was telling the truth. And after I bought Burt Reynolds drawers, I went in to see what I could get this pie cabinet for. And he did, I'll have to say, give me a great deal on this. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it. But I paid a lot less than was being asked for this piece of equipment. In fact, as I was loading this on the truck, because I bought the table to go with the pie cabinet, I had taken out the drawers, and when I went to put it all in the truck, I flipped this drawer over, and on the bottom of this drawer it says, there's a word there missing. Cumming Furniture Industry, something something, Port, Pennsylvania, property of Air Force, United States Army. Now, this makes this table even more valuable than it was already to me, because it was made out of something that was originally made for the military. Now, I was down at Bobby's house the other day, and he showed me a piece of packing crate from the military from World War II that his dad, who was a fighter pilot on an aircraft carrier and served with George Bush, the president, not the junior, but the senior, in World War II. And when he came home, he took what was left of the packing crate that he got his stuff home with and used it in the walls of the old house that's down yonder the road, where some of y'all have been. I'm going to say some more about that later on too, but what I wanted to do today is to let you know, and I will slick that drawer up so it works a little better. A little wax paper will do wonders on something like that. What I wanted to do today was show you the insulation. We're going to be doing some work on that, and I also wanted to show you the shed and talk a little bit about, you know, what we're going to do out here. And I wanted to show you the pie cabinet because I just think it's excellent. This is not perfect, or nor is it supposed to be. There's a few little places that's cracked and patched and things like that. But when you buy something that could easily be 100 years old and it's still functional, well, often that's what you're going to get. Something with a little warpage and crackage to the wood, but something that still works mighty fine as it was meant to be. So there's all that.